Tuesday night, voters got a chance to meet the Oskaloosa School Board candidates at a public forum at Smokey Row. 4 of the 5 candidates were on hand answering questions for more than an hour and a half. For more, we turn to CRI reporter Patrick Boberg, who webcast and blogged during the event.
Roughly 30 area residents came to Smokey Row on Tuesday night to learn a little about the Oskaloosa School District's potential board members. Incumbent Laurie participated in the forum, so did 3 others who are running for school board for the first time: Tom Richardson, Nick Rule, and Charlie Comfort. Of the 4 candidates participating in the forum, only Charlie Comfort is facing opposition on the ballot. His competitor, current school board president Don Patterson, chose not to participate in the event. The night opened with each candidate giving a brief statement followed by answering a series of questions put to them by moderators and audience members. Questions covered issues such as maintaining the old community stadium and year-round schooling. The first question of the evening pertained to classroom sizes and space allocation and what the school board should do to address it. Tom Richardson, who has younger children, says classroom size isn't an issue at the elementary school, but administrators do have an issue finding extra rooms for additional classes.
Many may not be aware of it, the elementary school is literally full. There are no extra classrooms. This is something I talked about with the principals a couple of weeks ago at Meet the Teacher Night. They've implemented a great improvement over the summer where a computer lab was removed. The computers were moved to another location. They actually constructed a very nice 2 different structures for those classrooms to take part in inside the building, and converted that extra room now to make room for an additional kindergarten class because there are so many kindergartners in this year's school year.
Laurie said the district was asked by parents in 2009 to institute a hard cap that wouldn't allow classroom sizes to grow beyond a certain point. However, the board decided not to proceed with that plan due to tax increases that would be necessary to make it work.
And really that came down to cost. And when we looked at that, it would have increased taxes a significant amount. I think that we looked at that somewhere over, it was like over $1 for a tax increase to put the number of teachers in to get those class sizes down to the numbers that group had asked us to consider.
The third question of the evening asked candidates who the primary customer of the board is: taxpayers, teachers, or students. Nick Rule had his answer ready.
It's the kids. Although they are not voting to elect us, in my mind it's our duty and our obligation to do what's best to give them a foundation to succeed. Yet, just like, with anything in life, there are other customers that we have to take care of, in a sense. And in order for our students to be successful, we must have the best teachers. And in order to obtain the best teachers, we must be able to compensate them competitively in comparison to other states and communities.
Later in the evening, the first question asked by the audience pertained to communication and interaction between the school board and students, an idea that Charlie Comfort said motivated him to run for school board.
One of my big things that I'm running on is speaking regularly with parents and students so that we can have this communication. My my plan that I want to do is visit the schools regularly, once a month, as long as it does not make teachers and students uncomfortable. But I want to get their opinions because it's very important that we get their opinions on things that we're doing rather than just going forward. Our decisions affect the students, so we need as much input as we can get from them.
Altogether, candidates answered 13 questions, 10 from the moderators, 3 from the audience. Organizers had hoped to have more questions from the audience. However, the event ran long and 3 questions were all they could fit in. For CRI Weekly News, I'm Patrick Boberg.
Thanks, Pat. To watch the entire forum, visit www.critv.org and click on the headline Oskaloosa School Board Candidate Forum.